Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Our first guest describes herself as an introvert, but her events do not attest to that. Lolade Pearse enjoys bringing people together and is a curator of alternative fun events. She has organized outdoor and drive-in movies with and silent disco events. And I'm sure if you're wondering what exactly silent disco is, well, Lolade is here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the morning show, Lolade.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you here.
Thank
to see
you.
The face behind the silent disco events.
It's funny because I do not like to be with the face. This is like out of my
Comfort
jurisdiction.
zone.
Yes.
So that's validating you saying you're an introvert.
Yeah.
But can you see how people will not easily believe that with everything you do, come on, like whiskey tastings, like drive-in movies and all these things that you put together that involve attracting a crowd?
But I'm behind the scenes. So most of the time, they don't even know who's organizing these events. Apart from the whiskey tasting, I have to interact with people when I'm doing that. But like silent disco, they don't even know. This is like, I am basically revealing myself to Nigeria right now. But yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so how did you get into this whole alternative entertainment activities? You know, people usually would go to maybe the movies, go to the beach, you know, the fun things here. We don't really have many fun things like that, apart from like, well, new things are coming up, you know, outdoor events and all of that. But what you do is alternative. You know, how did you get into that space?
Frustration and boredom. Because real issues in Nigeria, and I said it on my bio, I am pro-female, I'm an activist for women. And in Nigeria, you get so much heat going out. I want to go to the club by myself. I want to go to the bar by myself, a hotel, restaurant, just get a drink, and I have issues from the door. So the person serving me, they wouldn't even look in my direction. So I was like, look, let me just create events for people like me that don't want wahala. We just want to go in, have a good time, dance, have a drink, and go home. So, I saw this silent disco event on one of my trips, and I was like, yo, this thing looks mad. I told my brother, like, we have to go, and it was sold out. And my brother was like, look, we have to go for this event.
Where was this?
This was in London.
Okay.
But we didn't get to attend one. And randomly, I went on a cruise with my mom's friend's birthday. We went on a cruise. And prior to that, I had ordered the headphones. I told my brother, look, this thing makes sense. I've never been for one, but we have to do it in Lagos. And I just told them, go and pick it up next week. It's going to be in Lagos. And it happened. And I wasn't even around for the first event. Oh, wow. But we sold out literally like 3 days before the event, so that was really exciting. Amazing.
I went for one of the silent movies, I think. This was at in Ikoyi, was somewhere in Ikoyi, and it was just fun. I feel like the silent movies are saner than the silent discos.
So
people, silent movies, you're sitting still.
Yes, some people don't want to dance.
Yeah.
I have a crowd of people that only want to watch movies, so we always have people dancing on the side, because you can always switch. So if you want to watch, you can watch a movie. If not, you can dance if you want to dance. Okay, so explain this whole thing, because a lot of people are confused. Live presentation, because a lot of people, they don't understand the concept. So I'm going to give you one. It's on right now. Okay. So this here are the channels. Yeah. And I have 2 channels, so it's 1 and 2. Okay. The volume is on the side. I will increase it for you. Okay. All right. So it's on hip hop right now. It's on hip hop right now. That's the red channel. Red channel, hip hop. And I am on the green channel, which is Nigerian. You should actually switch. I don't like Nigerian music like that. Oh, wow. I love Nigerian music. There you go. We should support our own. I do, but... Yeah, not today, okay? All right. So the green is the Nigerian music channel, and the red is the old school hip hop. So basically... So you have controls. You can change if you want to. If I decide to listen to Wizkid. Okay, you change. I switch to the green. Okay. So if you go up, that's the green. The second one is is red. Red, and then, and then the volumes are right here. So if you don't even want it loud, you can turn it down. Okay. Because I don't like loud music. Right. Which is why clubs don't work for me anyway. Yeah. Okay, so I get to an event. I see people with this. Oh, I like the song. Okay, so I see people with different colored headphones. Right. Am I shouting now because I'm actually... Okay, so some have green, some have red, and some have blue because it's 3 channels. Now, they are listening to different things, so it's not the same thing they're listening to. No. The funny thing is,
They're not speakers, so nobody can hear the music. You just walk into a space and see people dancing, and we have a clip of what your events look like. Now, someone watching this will think, oh, there's loud music playing and everybody can hear, but no, everybody's listening to the music through their headsets. It's funny, and it's so funny. Yeah, but how would you say like the reception to this has been?
It's been amazing because literally every, and we also do private events.
Right.
So I try to focus on the private events, and then you have people sending us messages, when is the next party, when is the next party? And it's really stressful organizing, events in Lagos. When you try to sell out, it's like, people wait till the dying second, the day of. I am busy doing other things, and I'm there sending tickets, getting information. It's so stressful, which is why I prefer to do private events, but you have to do it for the people sometimes. Yes, I understand you guys don't understand the concept of RSVP, but I'm trying, and I hope they try.
To push that.
Help me, help you kind of situation.
Okay.
So, but it's been very good. I appreciate all the people that I've ever... There's a particular guy, Ehi. This guy comes with his crew.
Oh, wow.
Every time. He comes with like a minimum of 5 people.
Wow, well, thank you, Ehi.
Yeah,
keeping us
amazing.
In business.
And, my friends have been supportive. My family, my mom is amazing. She's, she's always supporting me. Sometimes she kicks me out of the house saying, look, go and get this thing done, and I appreciate, my parents are amazing. My brothers as well, they are very shy. They're not here. They're supposed to be here. 3 Ps is twins and me. But I'm the scapegoat.
Scapegoat. So let's talk about the DJs, because one of the events I went for, like, it's 3 DJs. So it's not even a playlist. This is actual, like, physical DJs there playing their thing and on different channels. Watching them is almost like a competition.
It is.
They are battling for the attention of everyone. So again, because right now I'm on green, the DJ playing something on red will want everyone to be on red.
Exactly. So you have to bring your game.
You have to bring your game. And the way it works is, so I'm on green now, and then maybe one person is on red, one odd person, and then a new song comes a new song comes up, and the person is like, and then everybody now wants to find out what's happening on red, and then people switch to red.
So I said crowd mentality in Nigeria. God forgive me. But we like to do what everyone else is doing. So people see that you can be on the blue channel, but you're seeing everybody having fun on the green channel. You're like,
green.
Let me switch to green.
Yeah, let me switch to green.
And then you're like, oh, and then you're pumping to green, and then you're done, and then you switch back to your boring
what you were
channel.
listening to.
But yet, I always tell the DJs, you have to bring your game. They, the ones that don't understand, they come, they're playing Pangolo music. I'm like, look. This is your last edition. If you don't make these people hype, you're done. And that's the point. And then if you see that the blue channel is popping, you have to bring your game on the red channel. I don't have to tell them. They compete.
They see it's a competition.
It is.
You see them playing. You see them look up. Okay, let me try and change this. Let me give them something fresh. And it's just so interesting. But what did critics say to this before you started fully here?
I didn't tell anyone I was bringing it, and I just told my brothers, go and pick it up. And White Space, they were amazing. They let us have our first gig there. Malaika and Papa, that was really, and Lolade Pearse, they were also supportive. These are my friends, amazing people. They didn't even know the concept, and they just helped me push. And, the first event, I saw the video, I was like, I almost cried. I was like, I wasn't there. So I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then you have people that come, literally, and why I like to do RSVPs is because crowd mentality. This room is empty. But guess what? 100 people have paid for their headphones. But you come in and you didn't pay. You came as you walk in. We have walk-ins. You come as you walk in and you don't see anyone. You're like, it's boring. Oh, it's dry. At 8 o'clock when we started. And most people come at like 10, 11. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like people coming and saying, like a girl particularly on our Instagram sent a message, oh, it's hit or miss. The last one was boring. I said, which event was boring? She said, she didn't say the event, but I saw her ticketing. And funny enough, that was the most fun event for me.
Oh, wow.
It was in Surulere in Eagle Club business class, and it was more of a younger crowd. These guys had so much fun. They were couples. They were all just hugging themselves, dancing. And these guys had an amazing time, right? And this lady's like, oh, it was a flop. I'm like, Well,
different strokes for different folks,
She didn't stay. She came early. and left early because there was no one there at the time she came, or there were
doesn't
like
know about
5
Lagos
people.
events. She doesn't know about Lagos events.
You know,
People
so
show up
I always tell
late.
people, like, you don't have to depend on people to have fun.
Yeah.
And the good thing about silent disco is I literally will put on my headphones, listen to my house music, and I will blank everybody out. So even if my friends are there, no attention to anybody but the DJ.
Yeah.
It's a one-on-one interaction. So if you're looking around like, who's looking at me, who's dancing, that's your problem.
Nobody really cares.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Isn't that the fear of people actually stealing these headsets?
It's not a fear, it's legit. People actually steal. I've lost about, and when I say lost, it's like my blood. They've stolen from me. It's about 12 we've lost.
Can this be used with, I'm trying to...
Lagos, it can't be used. Where's the camera? Is that it's pointless. It's not even Bluetooth.
This cannot be used with like my phone.
No.
Or like
literally, I am plugged all the way at the back. You can literally go to the boat outside. You can go upstairs, and you still hear the music, but it's infrared. It's not even Bluetooth. So if you steal the headphones, it's just decoration in your house. You can't even charge it. So it's so painful, you know.
How do you mitigate that risk? Like,
I blasted people on Instagram. We had to put a post, and I said, look, guys, why are you stealing these headphones? Like, if you guys steal the 100 or 200 or 300 I have, what is left for everyone else? Like, we're trying to create this nice events for you, and you're stealing from us. You know, but I think when people realize that
it doesn't
work. Because you have people at events say, oh, is it for me to take home? Ma'am, no. Sir, please put it back. So now we have a system. We write your name and your number.
Yes.
No, I got to the point where I was so frustrated. I said, look, if you want a headphone, you have to put your license as collateral.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad it got.
Oh.
But I think after that blast, and then I love our followers, they came on the page saying, oh, these things will be better for you. Nigerians
we do not support that. We don't support that, but yes.
So they came as our Voltrons and said, yo, don't... And I said, yeah, if you see anyone with headphones outside, please let us know.
So if I see someone with headphones outside, say on...
I give you permission.
Brush them. So who's your target audience? Who are the kind of people you expect to see at this silent disco event?
We've had everyone. And it's amazing because the older crowd, for instance, we used to do that at Da Vinci Lounge, and it's no longer in operation, but like we did it for a year at Da Vinci, and the owner at the time, he's my uncle's friend, he's 50.
Okay.
So the crowd is 50 and above. Ooh. So between 45 and... Okay. But initially they were like, what is this? So they are younger, maybe their kids will tell them about it, or their wives will tell them about it, and they're like, no, I don't want to go. And you see men, just try it.
Yeah.
You see them pumping and jamming, having a great time.
Because of course, you're playing the kind of music you know that age group will like.
Exactly. Right. So it's for everyone. It's for kids. You can have your kid's birthday. We've done that. You can do it at a wedding. So the trick is Nigerian weddings.
At a wedding, that'll be dicey.
Think about it.
It has to be a small... I'm trying to actually picture it. It has to be like a small wedding.
You know, the fantastic thing is that if you are the bride, for instance, and you tell your friends, please, take care of this thing like it's your life. Because I will pay for it. It is 20K a pop.
Oh, wow.
I mean, as a good friend, I wouldn't want to get my friend in trouble, right? So, yeah. We've done it at a wedding before, and it's basically when the parents are struggling with DJ and band. So you basically tell them, look, your parents want the band, let them have their band till whenever. You and your friends can be rocking to your DJ.
That may be a bit chaotic, though. I mean, we want oneness at weddings. Come on,
Lolade. It is oneness.
It is not oneness.
You have the kids, the younger ones on this side, they are dancing. Everyone is happy. You're dancing here, and then the Owambeg section, they are dancing there.
Lolade, I don't know that I'm sold on the weddings yet, but tell me, how...
No, not all nights. It's just in between the band and the DJ.
That period where there's the tussle.
Where we are bored with the...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So how big do you see this getting? Like, what's the goal?
I want to do a carnival in... I don't care for a hotel, like Muri Okunla Park.
Okay.
So imagine the entire park. Like the festivals like Coachella.
Park.
There's DJs on the stage, 3 DJs on the stage, and then just the audience with the headphones, like about 500 people just jamming. That's like my dream. Like, I want to get to that point, and hopefully it will happen.
Are you going to
think
take
it
this?
will happen?
It will happen. I mean, it will happen. It will happen.
Hopefully.
Will you do you see this going out? You just threw me off there. Do you see this going outside Lagos?
Oh, we do go outside Lagos.
Abuja, maybe?
Yola, Abuja.
Yola?
Yes. Ibadan, Ogun State. So we have gone outside Lagos. So yeah, anyone that wants headphones, we're available, northeast, southwest.
Well, in new markets like Yola, how do you plan to push this?
It really isn't pushing. If you see that you like it, you reach out, you say you want to host your own event.
Okay, so it's like a group
of people. And then
you
hire us, and then we go down, then provide the headphones.
Interesting. Let's talk a bit about your women empowerment platform.
Of course.
Tell me about it, because you seem super passionate about it.
I do, because it breaks my heart. It's empathy for me. It's basically, if you see what we go through. I had this conversation on Sunday with a bunch of guys, and it's all blame throwing. It's women are responsible for your failure. These men actually said this, married men said this, that the Kardashians are responsible for the men in their lives, for their failures. Those
men are already judged for even watching the Kardashians.
You get? But prior to these men coming into the women's lives, they were already messed up. But now they are now finally broken down or breaking down, and you're saying it's the women's fault. And I asked a few, I go to Fowler to drink beer and eat pepper soup Sunday nights. And these guys, I was so disappointed and sad. They said it's not really a man's world. And I said, what is your problem as a man in society?
Right.
So I drew a line, we're at the beach, Takwa Bay, I drew a line on the sand, or like 5 lines. I said, pick your struggle on this. This is like worst to best. Pick your struggle and be honest with yourself. And the truth is, at the end of the day, women are the last.
Yeah. So wait, so how are you now empowering these women?
So I have a bunch of friends that are doing amazing things. I have a friend, Adon, she just wrote a book. I have Malaika, she runs White Space with Papa. I have Leia Lacey, she does Ankara purses. I have so many friends. I know she does skincare. So I decided that my platform, I love drinks. I do cocktails and whiskey. I decided that when I'm doing my events, I will bring one guest. Okay. So my friends, Tony Kemi, she does makeup. So we get a venue. Women love makeup. And she's fantastic. So
you basically give these women
I give them a platform. I try to anyway. And, it's really hard. So I think in Nigeria, they feel like drinks, alcohol is taboo for a woman. It's male-dominated, but that's false.
You're debunking that.
It is false, because the last whiskey tasting I did literally was 85% women attended. And I was so happy. Like, my heart, I was like, are you serious? I was so happy. So we had cigars, we had whiskey, we had cocktails, and everyone just had a great time. So,
what I'm hearing now is clearly you're taking over that alternative entertainment space. You really are taking over. Well done, Lolade.
Thank you.
Well done. Well, that's all from Lolade Pearse, Ife Doi and Ife Busola, 2 brothers making their mark in the creative industry, will be here with me after the break. Don't go away.